Alrighty. Does look like we are now live. Yes. Yes, we're now live. And I know we are on here a little bit early today, but again, that's just because and it's a weekday. Normally we gather around the YouTube channel on the weekends, But it's okay. It's a-okay. But we're now here. We're live again. I'll give folks a few minutes to start making their way into the room. Go. Send out the live messages. All right. So, like I said, we will give folks a few minutes to come into the room. Again, that's fine. We got our master case right here. We're ready, set, go for tonight. Again, we got the master case of extended, ready to rock and roll for everybody. 12 boxes per case, and there are your numbers, folks. 69 on the case. Yes, because it is hilarious. Hilarious, everybody. Well, I'm sure Micah might have an argument about that because he's got the Flyers in this one, but I'm hoping there's plenty to go around. How about that? I'm hoping this case is just loaded and absolutely just filthy and disgusting and all that, but we'll have to wait and see what we get. But again, anything can happen. You just don't know what's going to come out of the boxes. I would love to see a hot case. Oh yeah. Again, like I said, I'm getting all the cases out now, or the boxes, I should say. Again, I'm going to give folks a few minutes to make their way into the room. So do this so they all don't just kind of dump right on out. There we go. Oh, that kind of didn't work. Oh well, that's fine. 4 boxes. 4 boxes. Just not enough room in here, but that's fine. All right. And there we go. All 12 boxes are there. So the question I normally ask, I think Rob's the one in here right now, which again, I always I'm sure people will find their way in here, but since you're just in here, Rob, you chose the case, so why don't you choose how we're going to do this? Got the stacks 1, 2, and 3. So you just give me an order. You could say 2, 3, 1, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, and that's how we'll break this bad boy down. Like I said, I'll leave that up to you since you're. I don't know. We got a few people coming in here now, so there we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, so that'll work. So this was stack 1. We'll put that back there. This was stack 2, so we'll put that back there as well. We'll get a little separation there so you can kind of see the different boxes, and then we'll slide this one right so. So again, we'll kind of keep it right there on the edge of the screen, so but all the boxes should be visible now. Lay out the trusty card stands. All right, again, like I said, I'll give folks a couple more minutes to make their way into the room, then we'll go and get going, because again, it is a weekday, so I want to try to get this case done at a decent time. Unfortunately, like I said, as much as I would love breaking to be my actual job, it's not. So I have a job I got to get up for it after 5:30 or whatever. I got to get up. So So we'll just get this bad boy done and run and broken, and hopefully again, like Rob said, hopefully we have a hot case. I really do. I always hope for the best every time we go live here. I really want to just hit as many good cards as I can for everyone. Obviously, that's not always in the cards. You know, that's on Upper Deck, but we do the. There she is. How are we doing, Alyssa? Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. Actually, I still have all the stuff. Yeah, everything's been set aside from both cases, wherever we opened or whatever it was, and so I mean, I'm just waiting for what the redemptions are now. So everything's still waiting for it. But good point, Rob. But real quick before we get started again, we do have some break predictions for tonight. Um, So I think with this one, obviously, let's do the normal. I think $10 break credit if we get the 3 out of 4, because again, we normally do four break predictions. There she is. How we doing, Ashley? Normally do the 4 break predictions every break for the most part. And again, if we get 3 out of 4, I add a prize to the break again to someone who participated in this case. And again, if we get 4 out of 4, I'll not only do the first prize, but I'll add a second one. So yeah, I think what we'll do, we'll just do break credit, I think, though, tonight. So, yes, we'll just do some break credit. So, basically, obviously, if we get 3 out of 4 tonight, we'll do $10 in break credit to somebody. And if we get 4 out of 4, I will do $15 break credit. So we'll do about $25 in break credit tonight. So 10 for 3, and then we'll do the 10 and 15 if we get 4 out of 4. The break predictions tonight are as follows, real quick. Break prediction number 1: hit a Young Gun acetate. I feel like they're a little more plentiful in this year's product, so I'm kind of hoping that's going to be the case. I would love to see an acetate come out of here. Break prediction number 2 is hit two black and white Young Gun canvases. I think that's also very possible. We should at least hit one, but like I said, hopefully we can see a second one, though. Again, I like the black and white Young Gun canvases. Those are always really nice. Break prediction number 3, hit an outburst Young Gun. Doesn't matter if it's red, silver, just an outburst. I figure that was kind of a low ball one, but I feel like that's pretty possible. So, and then of course the break prediction number 4. This one could go, I guess, either way, but essentially you're going to probably look for like a high gloss, but it could be a base high gloss too. I just want to add that. It doesn't have to be a Young Gun high gloss, but hit a card at number 210 or less. So those are the 4 break predictions for tonight. Again, if we get 3 out of 4, I will again give someone in this case $10 in break credit, and if we get 4 out of 4, we'll do the $10 in break credit, and then we'll do $15 on top of that as well. So yes. All right, we got some folks here in the room. Hopefully, people will start filtering in as we start breaking and everything. It's that time, everybody. Don't want to dilly-dally too much tonight again. Just like always, like I said, I'm going to probably be setting certain cards aside, but just because I'm not sleeving them right now and then does not mean they won't get sleeved. It just more or less just for time's sake and everything. So again, like I said, there's certain cards I probably won't be sleeving tonight, but I will probably sleeve obviously tomorrow or something like that when I have a little more free time and I can just get them all sleeved. Then it won't really matter again about the time and stuff at that point. So just to be clear about that. But again, stuff that's numbered, Young Guns, again, if it's like a variant or something like that, Young Gun or a first round draft or whatever, we'll sleeve those ones up immediately. But like I said, some of the more base stuff and things like that, again, depending on the player, again, like Celebrinis and Mishkovs and Hudsons might get sleeved more immediately, but the other guys I may just wait till, like I said, tomorrow. All right, everybody, who is ready for break 207A? This is our first master case of 24-25 extended series. I hope we're all excited. Again, I'm hoping we have a good case here tonight. I really wanted to hopefully just motivate and kind of pique people's interest for case number 2. We do have our second case. We're down to, like I said, about 9 teams there, but again, I'll be setting up another San Jose Raz, so technically we got about 6 teams outright or something like that. It's like 6, yeah, I think 6. So again, but once that's all sold out, it's on hand. We can break as soon as that's all said and done. So again, hopefully we got a hot case tonight. As always, best of luck, everybody, and as always, thank you guys so much for again filling it and hanging in there. And like I said, let's see if we can get rewarded. Again, this case has been marinating. Let's see if it's ready. 97 on the sticker. 14 on the box is our box number 1. Again, all our boxes are back here as well. Three, and 3. Box. 97 once again on the sticker. 14 on the box. All right, folks. Again, best of luck, everybody. Like I said, we got their break predictions out there. We'll keep an eye on those. And let's see what we can do. Again, this is our turn now with some extended. Let's see what kind of damage we can do. Pack numero uno for tonight. And let's see where we're going to start off with, everybody. Rookie reflections for the Nashville Predators. Fedor Svechkov. Fedor Svechkov for the Nashville Predators. And then we got Mr. Beehive, Sidney Crosby up next for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And we're going to start off with a Young Gun canvas here for the Dallas Stars. Arttu Hairi. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but Arttu Hairi for the Dallas Stars. Dallas is going to Benny, so there you go, Benny, starting off with a nice little hit there for yourself and your Stars. I'm sure you're looking more for the Bixel persuasion. I'm sure, but could be always a good sign. You know, getting that first one. Going to Dallas, Young Gun canvas. Going to Dallas. So there you go, Benny. Get us started in the right direction. I almost made a break prediction for Young Gun canvases, but I decided to go with the black and white instead of just the normal ones. Silver skates now for the Minnesota Wild, Liam Ogren. Minnesota's going to Brian. Got a Young Gun behind him. Left winger for the Colorado Avalanche, Ty Fellhaber. And we got an outburst, but it looks like a base outburst right behind there. Going to the Chicago Blackhawks, Alec Martinez. Silver outburst going to Chicago. Chicago's going to Caleb. Again, like I said, Young Guns will all get sleeved up tonight. Yeah, I'll go and sleeve that one up. Silver outburst. All right, set that there. Moving right along. Ooh. So at first I thought it was acetate, but I think it might just be like an Oracle card because it's got that little bit of gap, but doesn't look like an acetate to me. Or, clear cut, I should say, yeah. What do we got up here? Future impact for the New York Rangers, Artemi Panarin. Rangers are going to Jan. UD3, future impact, Panarin. And after that, we got an Oracles card. Oh, no, so back-to-back Rangers hit there. So there you go, Jan. Panarin and then Shesterkin right after that. Shesterkin Oracles. Again, like I said, I'll sleeve those ones up again later. Like the rookie ones, I'll probably sleeve them again if it's like the green, because I think we said green are the rare ones. So like those will probably get sleeved immediately, but the other ones will get sleeved up later. And we got pros and prospects, Crosby for the Pens right after that. Should just be a base. Hey, and then we got a pink dazzler here, Tim Stützle for the Ottawa Senators, pink dazzler. We got a young gun behind him, defenseman. It's like, man, there'll be Matejchuk. Come on now. Nathan Clerman for the Pittsburgh Penguins up next, young gun. Nathan Clerman. See that one up later. And then we got pros and prospects rookie going to the Minnesota Wild up next, Liam Ogren as well. So another Liam Ogren here going to the Minnesota Wild. Kind of keep them separated, I guess. Sleeve up this homie here for the Pens. Pens are going to Brandon Pittsburgh. Little Brandon Pittsburgh, there you go. Nathan Clerman for the Pens. Let's see, what do we got up next? For the New York Rangers, we got Matt Rempe. Reflections, I think this should be a base. Wow, wow. So there you go, another back-to-back pack here for you, Jan. So the Rangers are off to a pretty hot start. Matt Rempe Reflections. Then we got rookie Reflections, Brennan Othmann for the Rangers right after that. So again, back-to-back Rangers hits. So Rangers are off to a good start. And then we got our UD Canvas, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins for the Oilers right after that. And I think you got the Oilers there, Snowy. So first hit of the night tonight again, but hopefully not the last. It shouldn't be the last. If it was, then I'd be a little bit concerned and upset about the upper deck there. And we got a UD exclusive base here for the Toronto Maple Leafs, Christopher Tanev. Toronto is going to Izzy, Pack a Day Hockey Izzy from Instagram side, 7 out of 100, Christopher Tanev. And we got a first round draft here for the Minnesota Wild, Jesper Wallstedt. Just should be a base. I'll sleeve those ones up later. And then we got Encore for the Blackhawks up next, Frank Nazar for Chicago. Frank Nazar for Chicago, Encore. Another one I'll probably sleeve up later. But we will sleeve up the UD exclusive. It is numbered. So we'll go and get this bad boy sleeved up and taken care of now. Adjust those just a little bit. All right. Halfway through our first box. 11 more to go after this. Let's see what we got. And there you go for the San Jose Sharks. We got Silver Skates, Macklin Celebrini. So again, I'll probably sleeve a lot of the Celebrinis and Hudsons and Mishkas up tonight. There you go, Snowy, your first Sharks hit of the night. Silver Skates Celebrini, and behind him we got a young gun. Ooh, there you go, it's defenseman. Come on, Matejchuk, you know you want to show up. For the Philadelphia Flyers, Helge Grands. Helge Grands for the Flyers. And then we got a Hudson Pros and Prospects right after that, so not a bad pack. Celebrini and a Hudson. So we'll just pretty much sleeve up. We'll just sleeve up this whole pack essentially for the hits. Put him up in the back. We got Mr. Hudson. For the Habs, Habs are going to Brian in this one. In this case, next case, they'll be going to AK-47. Lane Hudson. And then we got Mr. Celebrini right after that. Silver Skates. All right. Let's keep it moving. What's next? For the St. Louis Blues, St. Louis is going to Dar. We got Zachary Bolduc. Reflections. Just a base one here going to the Blues, Zachary Bolduc. And then we got Mr. Kirill Kaprizov up next for the Minnesota Wild. Right after that, Future Impact UD3. Going to Minnesota, Kirill Kaprizov. And we got our UD Canvas, Robert Thomas for the Blues right after that. Whole lot of base. Just a whole lot of base. We got another Oracle card in there. Again, always anytime I see a line, I'm thinking, oh, it could be acid, but no, I'm pretty sure it's an Oracle. That's okay, though. That's green, I think. So that could be a rare one right there, folks. That's looking a little green to me. Oh, very nice. Leon Draisaitl. That's a nice one there. So that's going to you there, Snowy. So there you go for the Edmonton Oilers. That's a nice hit. And how about that? Right after that, you get a Will Smith first round draft. So it's just a snowy pack. You know, it's snowing. It's always snowing in San Jose. Will Smith. And then we got Austin Matthews encore for the Leafs right after that. Going to Toronto. Yeah, that's all right. You'll see everything once you get caught up there. That's a nice hit, though. I like that. Nice. Those are nice. I'm guessing these are probably the green ones. So I'm guessing these are the rare ones, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, though. Should we take down the... Yeah, almost jersey number. Almost jersey number on the Tanev, actually. So that was close. Near miss. Just a near miss. Got Silver Skates. Nathan McKinnon. So it's just a base one going to the Avalanche. I'm going to try to keep the vets and the rookies separated there. We got Beehive Stutzla for the Senators right after that. And then we got Krupe Hints for the Dallas Stars, unique canvas. Krupe Hints. Alrighty. And we got the gold Fabian Lysell for the Boston Bruins. Gold Fabian Lysell for the Bruins. And these ones are non-numbered, I don't believe. Just the gold. There it is, the gold. Okay, so I will sleeve those ones up a little later. But we got our young gun up next for the New Jersey Devils. New Jersey's going to Mazaza. That's Izzy on the Twitter side of things. We have an Izzy on the Instagram side. We got an Izzy on the Twitter side. So Nathan Laguerre for the New Jersey Devils, young gun. And we got a blue Dazzler going to the Vancouver Canucks. We got Elias Pettersson. Vancouver's going to Bryce. So there you go. I'm sure you're looking for more of the Lacuer Mackey and was it Sasson or whatever his name is? Sasson. There you go. First one for the board there for your Bryce. All right, we'll get this guy sleeved up. And then we'll open the last pack of box number 1. Pretty decent first box, though, because we got at least four young guns out of it, which, again, I don't think I know it says you're supposed to get 6 in every box, but I don't believe that because, again, I feel like they kind of said that those first-round drafts were kind of pseudo young gun hits, if you will. So, yeah. And we might have one more Oracle maybe in here, I'm thinking. Let's see what. And for the Maple Leafs, we got Austin Matthews, silver skates. The Oracle, right, looks like a base one. It looks like it's yellow, so. Going to the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. Right, we have Mason McTavish for the Anaheim Ducks. And there he is, Denton Mateychuk. Denton Mateychuk for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Put that down. It's next box there. Going to Columbus. That's going to Dar as well. So quick shout out as always. Again, obviously to all you guys that filled the break and got it done and everything. But as always, a quick shout out to the boys and the guys there at Triple Play down there in Westerville, Ohio, right outside Columbus, whatever there. Again, like I said, Ron and the guys always normally do a good job with hooking us up with product and things like that. They gave me a pretty good price on the cases. So again, I just always grateful. Like I said, normally I have no issues dealing with them. They normally hook us up with some really good cases and things like that. We've pulled some really big cards, so I can always like to give them just a little bit of a plug, a little bit of a shout out. Again, just to show that little bit of gratitude, a little bit of appreciation there. 50 on the sticker. 06 on the box. Let's see what we get. This is box number 2, everybody. Three, and 3. Empty box. 50 on the sticker. 06 on the box. All right, folks, this is box number 2. Let's see what we got. What do we got going on? That's what's his name? Helgrands. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right, but so that'll get you started there, Micah. And next up, we got rookie reflections for the Montreal Canadiens. Logan Mailloux for the Montreal Canadiens, rookie reflections. Again, like I said, I always try to put that disclaimer out there. I'm probably going to be screwing up some of these guys' names. Unfortunately, I do always apologize about that, but I do the best I can. So, Cutter Gauthier Beehive for the Ducks up next. Again, just a base Beehive. And then we got is it a no? Looks like just a canvas right behind him. Chris Letang for the Pittsburgh Penguins UD canvas. Right after that, got the rest of our base. No, it looks like a base. I saw the silver, the outburst there. I always had to kind of take a peek. It looks like it's a base, though. Don't think it's a young gun. Silver skates up next for the Pittsburgh Penguins. We got another Sidney Crosby here coming up for Pittsburgh. Silver skates, and then we got a young gun behind him. We got a goalie. Who we got goalie for? For the Colorado Avalanche. Trent Miner for Colorado. This could always be a first round draft, I suppose, but I think it's a base. We got a silver outburst for the Minnesota Wild, Zach Bogosian, right after that. Zach Bogosian. I'm going to set these ones, I think, off to the side for right now. Get this guy sleeved up. Again, like I said, there'll be certain cards, like I said tonight, I won't be sleeving immediately, but they will get sleeved. So again, a lot of these, that's why I'm trying to kind of keep them separated tonight from like the rookies and vets and stuff, because most of the rookie stuff I imagine will get sleeved to, again, some degree. I can't say all of them will, but I'm sure a good number of them will be sleeved before they get shipped out. So, Mr. Fellhaber. All right. Guessing another Oracle would be my guess. And there we go. We got McDiddy himself. Connor McDavid, UD3 Future Impact going to Edmonton. So there you go. There's Snowy, another hit here for you. Again, good looking card. I am pretty happy overall with the insert sets in this year because again, I think most of the inserts at least look good. They might not necessarily be worth a ton, but they at least have a good look to them. So always bothers me when they throw just junk inserts, filler inserts in there and stuff. All right, and then we got another Oracle here going to the Florida Panthers, Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk Oracles. And then we got Mr. Jake Gensel for the Tampa Bay Lightning right after that. Tampa's going to Dar. And thank you, Dar, for, again, grabbing those final teams and kind of helping facilitate the break kind of getting closed. Definitely a big help. Everyone obviously helped, but, just a big move on his part to grab, like, the final 5 teams and get them out of the way. So that definitely was nice. It helped out quite a bit. And we got another future. Oh, it's numbered. So there you go. Glad I saw that. So we got 103 out of 333 for the Chicago Blackhawks. Frank Nazar, Future Impact. It's my first number one of these, so that's kind of cool. 103 out of 333. So that's cool. I'll take that. I mean, obviously Caleb's gonna get it, but I'll accept that as a hit. They got a young gun left wing right behind it for the Carolina Hurricanes. Juha Jaska. Juha Jaska. Again, I'm probably saying that wrong. Again, I apologize if I'm like butchering the name, but it's unavoidable at this point, folks. I'm sorry. Jesper Wallstedt, pros and prospects for the Wild right after that as well. Just got a whole lot of base. Just a whole lot of base. Again, like I said, because the Nazar is numbered, he will get his sleeve job now. Get Mr. Celebrini out the way. Put him right there, front and center. And then we'll get Jaska here. Jaska. I want to talk to Samson. Take down Mr. Carmen. There we go. Very good. Moving right along. Hey, for the Philadelphia Flyers, first one for the night. Matvey Mishkov for the Flyers. Reflections. Again, pretty good looking card. I think it's just a base, though. I don't think it's numbered. But again, it's Mishkov, so I'll sleeve him up, though. I'll give him the old sleeve job now. Then we got Bradley Nadeau, rookie reflections right after that for the Carolina Hurricanes. I was at Colorado. Carolina Hurricanes, triple dimensions. And we got ooh, there you go. So we have a Legends canvas here going to the Montreal Canadiens. And I think Brian, you said something about Boom Boom here. Mr. Jeffrey on. That's a good one. I like because actually I think I hit a Solani in one of my boxes, like a Legends throwback. So that's kind of cool. I do dig that. Like I said, I like the fact that they expanded the canvas sets a little bit, because like I said, I think a lot of people like canvas cards, to be honest with you. I love the Young Gun canvases. I'm a huge Young Gun canvas guy. So the fact, like I said, they add the black and whites and stuff in there are really good. I like that. And then again, I like the fact that they kind of added the Legends canvases in there as well. Could just add a little more depth to it, give a little more of appeal, if you will. So I'm okay with that. It's a nice little Mishkov there, good looking card. And again, because it's a legend, like I said, I don't think there's too many of these in the case as it is. Like we might get a couple out of here, but we're not going to probably get a ton. So again, just because that fact, I will sleeve this guy up, sleeve him up right now. I do think, like I said, if I'm not mistaken, I think Brian did say something about hitting him. I think he was definitely looking for some of his stuff. He does like his old school players and things like that, Hall of Famers and whatnot. Mr. Boom Boom Jeffrey on for the Habs, though. Nice hit, though. Again, like nice card. Like I said, I like the canvas. A lot of times that's the other appeal with the canvas, right? Is the action shot or the picture they kind of use, for the canvas card. It's always a very it's always a plus. And we'll kick this dude down. I guess we'll put him up for a moment. Why not? Why not? Why not? Alrighty, what do we got up next? Rookie premieres going to the Dallas Stars. This one's going to you there, Benny. 317 out of 999. Maverick Bork, level 1 trilogy here. Trilogy premieres. It's very cool. Again, like I said, these are always nice looking cards. Yeah, I mean, I guess like I said, I didn't know a lot about him, but I heard he's a pretty talented kid. So again, I wouldn't discount him. I think obviously Stan Coven's kind of the bigger rookie out of the two, but this kid's definitely got some good quality to him. So I wouldn't be overlooking him. And next up, first round draft here for the Lightning, Connor Geeky. Connor Geeky for the Lightning. And then after that, we have ourselves another Ranger hit here. So again, Jan, you're doing pretty well. I think this is like your 5th or 6th Ranger hit so far out of 2 boxes. Artemi Panarin encore. And I'm sure you're probably looking for, like a Rempe acetate or something, but it's just a good sign. If your team's hitting pretty plentifully, I think it definitely is always a good sign that they're at least present in the case, and you just never know. You just never knew. All right. What's Zui's got next? Let's find out. Speaking of Stankoven, we have Silver Skates up next for Logan Stankoven of the Dallas Stars. Got a young gun right behind him, though. The old right winger. Who do we got for the right wing? For the Boston Bruins, Fabian Lysell for Boston. Fabian Lysell for Boston. Young Guns. And then we got another Connor Geeky here. We got a rookie pros and prospects going to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Connor Geeky. Set him off there to the side. We'll get Mr. Lysell sleeved up. Let's see. Here we go. Not gonna get out the way. Put him up there. 5 packs left in box number 2. Again, all the rest of the boxes are right here. You can't really see but they're all there. And we got a Will Smith reflections here going to the San Jose Sharks. Get a nice looking card there. That's what I will say. What's nice about series and stuff. That's why I like opening it, because it's not a huge expense. The cases are a little bit cheaper, but again, you normally, from a breaking standpoint, it's nice because again, you're gonna hit a lot of cards, so everybody should hopefully be walking away with at least a decent pile of cards for their team and stuff at the very least. Next up for the Tampa Bay Lightning, we got Nikita Kucherov. Future impact for the Lightning. Always got to be careful. I don't want to miss a young gun canvas, but we have Brandon Saad up next for the Blues. Beauty canvas. Oops. Check that back. Because normally if you got a photo variation, like I think Brian showed us pic, they should have it like listed. I always appreciate that, because there was a time there they wouldn't list them. You had to kind of figure it out for yourself. So I do like when they're kind of like, here, let us give you a handle. Oh, we got now some kind of clear cut. It's looking like a base though, from what I can tell, but it could always be a first round draft as well. So let's wait and see what we get. Let's see what we got. Looks like a first round. Oh, okay. So it's not a first round draft, but it is a all-star variant or whatever base. Brock Besser for the Canucks. Interesting there. Then we got Brad Lambert up next, first round draft for the Winnipeg Jets. And then another Will Smith. So there you go. Again, I'm sure Smith will probably be all over this bad boy. Going for the Sharks encore, we got Will Smith. Of course, there's the normal base. Have a new pack of top loaders real quick. One second. All right. 3 packs left in box number 2. Mr. Adam Fantilli getting silly with it for the Columbus Blue Jackets Silver Skates. Fantilli. Then we got a Nazar. Frank Nazar Beehive right after that for the Chicago Blackhawks. And then UD Canvas for the Stars, Matt Duchene. Matt Duchene for the Dallas Stars right after that. And then we got a gold Mitch Marner here encore going to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Again, Toronto's going to Izzy Packaday over on the Instagram side. So we have a gold Mitch Marner encore. And we got a young gun. It's a D. Come on, Matejchuk. You know you want to. Hey, there it is. I couldn't pull the son of a bitch, but there he is. So there you go, Darsky. Denton Matejchuk for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Again, pretty good-looking young gun. Not seeing too many issues with it, so it's always a good thing. And then we got a blue Dazzler right behind it, and it is a rookie Dazzler. So again, I'll sleeve that one up for the Dallas Stars. Got another Maverick Bourque. So there you go, Benny. Again, Dallas is doing pretty decent for you so far. Good start. Ooh, that's a rookie, so we want a rookie sleeve. Out of the way, we'll put that guy up. I always like rookie Dazzlers. Mr. Matejchuk all sleeved up here. Again, going to either Dar. Then Matejchuk for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Good hit there. Don't be sleeping on Matejchuk, everybody. So we got an Oracle. Again, I'll lay down the next box, get that ready. Silver Skates up next for the Detroit Red Wings, going to Alyssa. We got Lucas Raymond. So we got another kind of the yellow or whatever. So it should be a little more of a common Oracle up next. Going to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Adam Fantilli. Oracles. Going to CBJ. So there you go, Dar. And then we got Mr. Ovechkin, Pros and Prospects. So there you go, Graham. First Ovechkin of the night. Again, hopefully not the last. Would love to see the that ever elusive and very hard to hit buybacks young gun in here. But, you know, see what we can do. Get the base out the way. All right, box number 3, folks. 91 on the sticker, 65 on the box. Well, only one's been pulled so far, and again, I'm sure like 3 or 4 are going to be on e-packs. So that probably means there's probably like 3 or 4 left in boxes. So hopefully, again, you just never know. I mean, I'd love to see Triple Play have gotten one, and maybe hopefully they sent us one of those cases with it. But 91, 65. I'm under the impression, like we kind of talked about. So I'm sure if we see something that's in a penny sleeve already, that may be a really good indicator that we may have pulled one. But again, we'll have to just fingers crossed and say a little prayer. Hopefully, we might get lucky. And up next for the St. Louis Blues, we got Triple Dimensions Rookie Reflections, Zach Dean for the St. Louis Blues. Followed by a Rookie Pros and Prospects for the Dallas Stars, Logan Stankoven. And after that, we have Dylan Larkin, Red Wing UD Canvas, going to the Detroit Red Wings. Again, if people want base and stuff like that, please always send me a DM. I think Bryce said he was interested in base for Vancouver or whatever, but I don't think that's the young gun. That's not burst. But again, if you want base, just shoot me a DM and I can make a note of it. So whenever I do get around to doing the sorting and getting ready for mail days and stuff, I'll know to kind of set, especially if you only want, you don't have to take all of it. If you just want to set, it's fine. Just let me know whatever you want. I can send you a couple sets. I can send you all of it. I can, again, obviously, if you're in Canada, we may have to, like I said, we may have to work on that because, again, if you're in both cases, I don't know if I could send all the base that way, but I don't mind sending you some though. So Jarvis, we got Silver Skates. And then after that, we have a young gun here for the Colorado Avalanche. Yuri Inala. Yuri Inala for the Avalanche. And we got an Outburst. Is it a first-round draft? It is not a first-round draft, I don't think. Going to the Edmonton Oilers, Brett Kulik. Silver Outburst base going to the Edmonton Oilers. All right. Let's get this guy sleeved up. Bump him out the way. So we got Oracle in here, be my guess. Next up for the Edmonton Oilers, we got Silver Skates, Leon Draisaitl. Another yellow one right after that. Got Cale McCaw for the Colorado Avalanche, Oracles. And then a Nathan McKinnon to follow that one up right after that. Pros and Prospects. And we got another Mishkov here for you, Micah. Rookie Reflections. Got another good-looking card. We'll sleeve that bad boy up now. Again, it's Mishkov, so why not? And then we got David Pastrnak right after that for the Boston Bruins. There, and then we got Kevin Hayes for the Pittsburgh Penguins, UD Canvas right after that. All right, so we get Mishkov sleeved up here. Nice, a good looking card. All right. Hey, there you go. That's a nice one there. Goni Adar. We got a gold encore for Denton Matejchuk for the Blue Jackets. That's a gold encore. Got a goalie behind him. Another Trent Miner. So yeah, gold, but non-numbered, but still a nice hit though nonetheless. Going to Columbus. So that'll be I'll sleeve that one up again later. So we got Trent Miner, Young Gun, and then behind him we got our Dazzler going to another rookie though, going to Calgary. Calgary's going to Miss Nikki Yeehaw. Can I get a yeehaw, folks? Samuel Honzik, Blue Dazzler for the Flames. Honzik. Like I said, I do apologize. Like I said, I'm sure I'm just absolutely butchering some of these names, but hey, you know, why isn't your name like Will Smith, bro? I mean, come on. You know, throw me a bone here. I'll take Jeffrey on out of the way. And again, it is a rookie Dazzler, so I'll go ahead and sleeve that up. Calgary. All right. Up next, we got rookie Silver Skates Cutter Gauthier for the Anaheim Ducks. Looks like another base oracle there. For the Nashville Predators, Philip Forsberg. Excuse me. And then we got Brad Marchand encore for the Bruins up next. Halfway through box 3. And for the Blackhawks, we have Mr. Connor Bedard, Silver Skates. Like I said, I think, I mean, the All-Star base variants, I mean, those are kind of just common. I mean, if it was like a photo variation stuff, that's different, but yeah, I think most of the base ones, I mean, they're just base more or less. We got Bedard, Silver Skates for the Hawks. We got a Young Gun right behind it, right winging it. Hey, there you go. Finally, for the Vancouver Canucks. Just what you were waiting for there, Bryce. Jonathan Lekkerimäki going to the Vancouver Canucks. It looks like a pretty good Young Gun overall. Doesn't look like it's got bad corners or anything like that. And then we got Bo Horvat encore right after that. Going to the Islanders. Like I said, see, that's an all-star variant and stuff, but you know, like I said, it's just a base more or less. So tend not to, like I said, if it was like a you know, again, like the Besser or something like that, the clear cut, that'd be a little bit different, but Jonathan Lekkerimäki for the Vancouver Canucks, Young Gun. He's been up there before, so we'll take him down. Let's see, we got Connor Brown. And another Will Smith Reflections. I know some of these are numbered, so I want to kind of make sure that I'm not missing them, but I think this was just another base one, but still, it's a nice looking card overall, though. So obviously that's so. All right, and then we got the Kopitar Future Impact UD3 for the Kings. LA should be going to Dar, I do believe it is. Oh, and we got a UD canvas for the Capitals. Jakob Chikarin for the Washington Capitals. There, UD canvas. There you go, Graham. There you go, Graham. And we got our first black and white canvas. Unfortunately, it's not a young gun, but going to Utah, the Mammoth, Mikhail Sergachev. That's going to Santa. And then we got first round draft going to the St. Louis Blues right after that. Zachary Bolduc. Strong name, Zachary. I know. I'm a little partial to it. And then we got for the Beehive Florida Panthers, Alexander Barkov. Going to the Panthers. It goes somewhere right there. Is where it goes. I guess there's another all-star there, whatever. So again, like the black and white canvases, I'll sleeve those up normally because they're not super. I mean, we'll probably hit several kind of in the case, but they're not normally like super common. They're not like the normal UD canvas. So, but going to the Mammoth there. Put him up for a second. We got 3 packs left in box number 3. And we got our next UD exclusive base going to the Seattle Kraken, Andre Burakovsky. Looks like we got 35 out of 100 going to Seattle. Seattle's going to Eric. 31 out of 100, Andre Burakovsky. And then we got our young gun right behind it, right winger. Another Fabian Lysol for the Boston Bruins right after that. And then another Denton Mateychuk on core. So we'll sleeve up the young gun because it's a young gun, and then we'll sleeve up the exclusives because it's numbered. We already got the other one still up, so don't worry about putting this one up. Mr. Lysol. And then Mr. Burakovsky for the Kraken. $35 out of 100. All right, 2 packs left. Another Matvey Michkov here. Don't worry about it. We already sleeved one of those. I'll sleeve that one up later. Then we got Logan Stankoven, Future Impact UD3 right after that. Going to Dallas, Logan Stankoven. And then to follow that bad boy right on up, we got Jake Gunsel, UD Canvas for the Lightning. Last pack. Again, I'll move this bad boy right there. And we got a deluxe here going to the Oilers. So another Brett Kulak. Kulak. 86 out of 250 going to the Oilers. So sleeve that one up. Then we got Sebastian Cossa. The Red Wings first round draft. Right there. And then we got Lane Hudson Beehive for the Montreal Canadiens. Again, I'll sleeve that one up because it is Mr. Hudson. So why not? Why not write meow? If not meow, then when? All right. I'll get Mr. Hudson sleeved up. All right. Excuse me. 1 second, get a quick drink real fast. Interesting flavor. All right, we got box number 4 right now. 98 on the sticker. 77 on the box. Right. 3 packs. 3 packs. 3 packs. And 3 packs. Empty box. 98 on the sticker. 77 on the box. All right, this is box number 4, everybody. Again, this will be a third away through the case once this one's done. 8 more boxes to go after this. And we got a UD3 Future Impact Cole Caulfield for the Montreal Canadiens. I do like that he changed his number to 13 out of respect for Mr. Gaudreau. Do always appreciate that. I think that was a nice gesture on his part. And then we got Encore up next. Travis Konechny for the Flyers. So Philly, there you go. Is another one for you. That's right there. Then we got the UD Canvas, Linus Ullmark for the Senators right after that. Linus Ullmark. All right. And we got one for the Sharks, Kier Mukamadulin. Going to San Jose. And then we got Bradley Nadeau, first round draft for the Hurricanes. We got a silver outburst, looks like a base. Going to the St. Louis Blues. Dylan Holloway for St. Louis. St. Louis is going to Dar. He had a good year there with St. Louis. Did really well. Fit in pretty well into their system. It's always good to see. So we've got Oracle in here. And up next for the New Jersey Devils, we have Silver Skates. Looks like another yellow one there. Jesper Bratt for the Devils. And after that, we got Mr. Austin Matthews for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Again, just a base Oracle here. Good looking cards, though. I do like them. Pretty solid. Got the tarot card look to them. Excuse me. And then we got Beehive up next. Josh Morrissey for the Jets. And then we got another Will Smith rookie reflections here. So kind of a couple back-to-back Sharks here with the rookie reflections with Mook and then now Will Smith. Going to the Sharks. And then we got Mr. Thatcher Demko Beehive right after that for the Canucks. And there you go, Izzy. Twitter Izzy. Izzy Zaza Zegras. Young Gun Canvas going to the Devils, Nathan Laguerre. I like the Young Gun Canvases. Very good. Nathan Laguerre. Solid hit for the Devils. So there you go, Izzy. So congratulations. Nice, good hit there for you. Got to open a new pack of rookie top loaders real fast as well. Second. We are ready to go. Ooh, that's a nice one there. Gold Beehive. Cale Makar for the Avalanche here. And Avs are going to BP, so that's a good one there for you. Uh-oh. Could it be? I don't know. We finally got a center. And it is not going to the Sabres. That's definitely a nice looking Beehive, though. I like that gold. Solid one. But I'll sleeve that one up later, though. Tyson Kozak for the Buffalo Sabres. So, Buffalo, there you go, Jeff. I think that's one of the first ones for Buffalo there. And we got a Dazzler right behind it. Who are we dazzling? For the Boston Bruins, we got David Pastrnak for the Boston Bruins Dazzler. Go Buffalo, Tyson Kozak. And we got another Ovechkin here, Silver Skates. Going to the Capitals. Followed by another one for the Detroit Red Wings. So again, Red Wings are kind of coming up here a little bit. They were quiet in the first couple boxes, but now they kind of getting some hits going there for you. So again, congratulations there, Alyssa. Reach Cider Oracle. Well, there's a nice one there for you. Macklin Celebrini Pros and Prospects. So there you go, Snowy. Another nice Celebrini there going your way. Like I said, I feel like the Sharks will do good tonight. I mean, I'm hoping, if anything, it's just a good sign. I think, again, with, Smith and all them other, they got a healthy amount of rookies. So I would imagine they'll do, fairly well in each case. Macklin Celebrini. Well, yeah, I mean, you're hoping, like, you never know. I mean, if you get that Celebrini acetate, I mean, that's like That's money right there. Quinn Hughes up next for the Vancouver Canucks. Silver skates. Oops. Got another goalie right there. Going to the Seattle Kraken. Kraken's going to Eric Alesh Steska for the Seattle Kraken young gun. And then we got a Beehive Ovi right after that. Ovechkin Beehive. Oh, Beehive. Alesh Steska for the Kraken, though. He's been up there for a while. Kick him out the way, I suppose. We got another Liam Ogren for the Minnesota Wild. Reflections up next. Follow that up with a Owen Tippett Silver Skates after that. And then Tage Thompson Udi Canvas for the Buffalo Sabres right after that. Yeah, we got something acetate in there. I don't think that's a Oracle. I think it's a base. I guess it could always be a young gun. I think the young gun's behind it though. So I think we got another base here. Clear cut. Let's see what we get. For the Oilers, we got Connor Brown, clear cut. There's another one there for you. And of course, there you go. That's what you're waiting for, though. Will Smith, young gun, right behind it. So there you go. There you go, Snowy. This pack was just waiting for you. It's just waiting for you there, bud. And then we got a Michkov pros and prospects right after that. So there you go, Micah. Matvey Michkov, pros and prospects. Let's leave this guy up. Got a nice clean looking card though. Like I said, I like the design of most of the cards this year in extended. Even though I didn't really do all that great with my boxes, but you know, still again, nice design and everything. So always like them clean looking cards. Mr. Will Smith going to the Sharks. Excuse me. Huh. Upside down. It's that one, huh? Oh, that's a photo variant right there. Yep. So there you go, Colorado. All-star skills variation going to the Avalanche. Again, I'll sleeve that one up because again they're not all over there. As soon as I saw that, I was like, wait, we had to pass one up there. So sure enough, Nathan McKinnon though, all-star skills variation. So that's a good one. And then we got Mr. Michael Milne for the Minnesota Wild right after that young gun, Michael Milne from Minnesota. And then a Will Smith pros and prospects. So another one there for you, Snowy. Going to the Sharks. And you get a Smith. And you get a Smith. And you get a Smith. Everybody gets a Smith. Oops. Mr. Milne for the Wild. And like I said, we will sleeve up the photo variation here. I remember when Extended first came out, and I think was it 2021, and they put photo variations in there, but there was only like 6 players they did, and they didn't label them more or less. And so you kind of pay attention a little bit. But I hit a Connor McDavid one in one of my boxes for the photo variations. I still have it. You know, it's one of those ones I don't really plan on probably getting rid of. I like it. It's kind of a cool little, cool little hit or whatever like that. So I've always kind of, I've kept mine or whatever. So, but again, I like the fact that at least label them now, because before you pretty much just had to look and you had to know what you're looking at. So. And up next, we got Mr. Cutter Gauthier. Reflections for the Ducks. And then we got UD3 Connor Geeky Future Impact for the Bolts. So let's see what we got. Like I said, I always kind of dig photo variations. I always think they're kind of cool. Just have to go back through those, I suppose. Samuel Montembeault for the Canadiens UD Canvas. All right, final pack. Then we'll get into box number 5 right there. Got deluxe here for the Dallas Stars. Matt Dumba, 99 out of 250. There you go, Benny. Another hit for the Stars there for you. Then we got a Liam Ogren first round draft for the Minnesota Wild right after that. And then an encore Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks to round out that pack. $99 at $250. All right, let me get the base out of the way here real fast. Make sure we got plenty of room for all the base that we're going to be. All right. All right, box number 5, everybody. We got 95 on the sticker, 08 on the box. So there you go. Got the grade 8 now. I will say, if for some reason, like I said, if in the very, 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 very long shot, we do see a card that is penny sleeved in one of these packs, I am going to set it off to the side and wait to the very end of the break to reveal it, just because. Just because I feel like we know what it's going to be. I just feel like that needs to be like the last hit of the break if we're lucky enough to see something like that. Empty box. 95 on the sticker. 08 on the box. Robert Thomas, future impact for the Blues. And another one here for the New York Rangers, Alexis Lafreniere. Let's see. Goes there. Then we got UD Canvas, Nikolai Ehlers for the Winnipeg Jets to follow that one up. All right. Connor Geekie, rookie reflections for the Bolts. Let's see. Then we got Maverick Bork, first round draft for the Dallas Stars, and we got a outburst behind it. Looks like a base. It is. It's a all-star variant outburst for the Canucks. Elias Lindholm. All right. Got the old Oracle in there. Let's see what we got. Up next for the Utah Mammoth, Silver Skates, Josh Doan. Another yellow. Going to the Pittsburgh Penguins, Evgeny Malkin. Sup, Liz? Sup, dog? Evgeny Malkin. And then there you go for the Dallas Stars. We got Liam Bichsel for the Dallas Stars. First Bichsel sighting tonight, but hopefully not the last. I'm sure Benny is probably looking for more of his stuff as best we can. Horonic. UD3, future impact, Sebastian Aho for the Canes. We got Elaine Hudson Encore up next for the Montreal Canadiens. Aaron Ekblad. Canvas for the Panthers. Oh, let's get our top loader ready. That yellow along there made me think it was like a different one at first, but I was like, nah, I think that's just the kind of threw me off for a second, but it's a beehive or whatever. Another gold beehive. Hey, that's a nice one there. Will Smith, gold beehive there going your way. It's a nice little hit. Again, that's a nice looking card. Old gold. I'll probably sleeve that one up. That's a nice hit. So then we got Fedor Svechkov, first round draft for the Predators. Then we got our Dazzler going to. Hey, and another wow. There you go, Snowy. Will Smith blue Dazzler right behind it. So it's just a Smith pack, I guess. It's just coming up Smith tonight, folks. He's saying, I love you. I love you. That's a nice hit, though. Like I said, I like the gold ones. Like that's just a nice looking card. Again, it's clean, not a lot of crazy stuff going on. Good, like I said, just the foiling stuff on the edges and things. Just a nice looking card overall. And like I said, I do love me some rookie dazzlers. And again, it's always nice when you get a good rookie to go along with that rookie dazzler. Nice solid hit there going to your way there, Snowy, that with that one. I like that dry saddle up there though. So let's kick Mr. Milne out of the way, I suppose. All right. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Another Oracle, I'm guessing. Oracle of Oracle. Interesting. I like the pads on that one. And what do we got next? We got Rutger McGroarty for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Rookie Reflections. Rutger McGroarty. Base Oracle. Going to the Edmonton Oilers, we got Connor McDavid up next. Connor McDavid. And right behind him, of course, Beehive, Macklin, Celebrini. So Sharks are definitely showing up for sure tonight. I think you're getting your money's worth for him there, Snowy. I don't know. There's a lot of Sharks. I don't know. I'd love to see something big come out here for the, like you're saying, you know. Looks like we might have an acetate here or a clear cut or something. And it looks like it's a young gun. So wait and see what we got here, I guess. I'm gonna pull from the back now. Skarov, Hedman, Konechny, Trocheck, Crosby, Forsberg, Beehive for the Preds. Arttu Hyrie. We hit his young gun canvas a little bit earlier. Here's his base young gun, Arttu Hyrie. If I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize. But I do think that looks like a young gun. Like I said, it might be just a clear cut. I don't know if it's an acetate, but it's a clear cut. Let's take a peek. It's a goalie. So, well, best of luck, folks. Let's see who we got. Well, there you go, Eric. We got ourselves a clear-cut young gun, Alex Stezka for the Seattle Kraken clear-cut young gun. So there you go, Eric. So nice hit there going to the Kraken. Clear-cut young gun going to Seattle. All right, I guess we'll take Chuck out the way. He's been up there for a moment. Put Stezka up there. He's the clear cut. Alrighty. For the Stars right there. All right. What's we got up next? For the Dallas Stars up next, we got Maverick Bork. Rookie Reflections. And we got our first round draft for Matvey Mishkov going to the Philadelphia Flyers. After that, we got Encore Stamkos for the Nashville Predators to follow that one up with. And just a bunch of base right after that. But again, it is Mishkov, so we'll sleeve him up. Going to sleeve him up. For the Flyers, get a nice hit there going to Philly. And up next, we got Jesper Wallstedt, Reflections for the Wild. Just be a base. And then we got a Silver Skates right after that for Brad Marchand and the Boston Bruins. Another one here for Seattle right after that. Matty Beniers. Got the fish going on there. So we're still looking for our break predictions. Like I said, obviously that's not an acetate. That's just a clear cut. So we're still hoping we can see maybe an acetate young guy on one of these boxes. And then still looking for some black and white canvases. And then obviously some kind of an outburst young gun. And numbered to 10 or less, so like a high gloss of some kind. Got a deluxe coming up. For the Blackhawks, we got Patrick Maroon. Again, I think he did retire this season, but 143 out of 250 going to Chicago. Deluxe out of 250. And then for the Islanders, we got Isaiah George up next. Going to the Islanders. Islanders are going to Dave. Got him with the Raz there at the end. And then Sebastian Cossa for the Red Wings. So again, if I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize. But Cossa Casa. Misamasa. Isaiah George. That dude out the way. All right, then we'll go ahead and get Mr. Maroon sleeved up. Yes. Casa. So is it Casa? I don't know why I just thought of that episode of was it Family Guy? I think it was, and he's like trying to speak like Italian. He's just like what's this? Abada da boopy, abada da boopy. Just I don't know. I don't know why I made it think. I just thought of that. I don't know why, but Casa, Sebastian Casa, Mikasa, Stankoven Reflections. I think that might have been. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen Family Guy, but I just remember that one where he's abada da boopy, abada da boopy. No young gun for him yet. Silver Skates, Quentin Byfield for the Kings. That's kind of a cool. Almost like he's got like a hood on or something. Like he's coming out like a Grim Reaper or some shit. Christopher Tana, Beauty Canvas, looking like the Grim fucking Reaper there. But all right, last pack. Then we're gonna be at the halfway point. You know, you can just hear the bells tolling right there. You know, dong. And we got a Mr. Nazar for the Hawks. 924 out of 999. Frank Nazar. Trilogy premieres for Chicago. Got a D-man for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Owen Pickering for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And we got Dylan Larkin. Pros and prospects for the Wingers. On the Wings and a prayer. Let's get the base out of the way real super duper fast like. That was super duper fast like. So we've hit a couple numbered Nazars tonight for Chicago. I'll put that one up. But I just want to say I am glad you guys get my references. Nothing's worse when you're like trying to like make like a joke about it and everyone's just like, I don't know what you're talking about, you know. So it's nice that at least a few of you are kind of hip and savvy to like what I'm what I'm putting out there. All right, anyways. Ooh, 00 on the sticker and 40 on the box. We got matching zeros there. So let's let's see what we got in this bad boy. 00s on the sticker and then 40 on the box. I would love to have free donuts at work, but unfortunately we have to buy our own donuts at work. They don't ever buy us anything anymore. They used to buy us like pizza every like couple months, but like that stopped. 00 40. All right. Yeah, this is the halfway point. This is box number 6. Still 6 more boxes to go. Again, I'll kind of slide them up just a little bit so you guys can kind of see them there in the background. Ooh, I think we might have our first. I don't know if it's a young gun. Nope, not a young gun. It could have been a first one, but nope. Another black and white canvas for the Ducks, Leo Carlson. The goalie. There you go for the Montreal Canadiens. Jakob Dobes. It's either Jacob or Jakob. I want to say it's Jakob, which is how it's spelled. Jakob Dobes. I'm glad to see his because I mean the initial pre-sale price on this homie was like $125. I was like, there's no fucking way. I think he's down to like 35 or something, which is still good. I mean, for a base young gun, that's still really good. But you know, I was just like, man, $100. So I'm like, I don't know. Connor McDavid, pros and prospects. Jakob Dobes for the Habber Dabber Doo Doos. I will say that was like one of my nicer hits from I did hit his young gun in one of my canvas, not young gun, but his young gun canvas in one of my boxes. So I wasn't too upset about that. I just wanted to hit Matejchuk real bad. That's all I wanted was just a Matejchuk young gun. It's like, damn it. Guess I'm just going to have to buy more boxes, I guess, until I hit them. So that's just how I do it. I don't want I hate just going on eBay and buying them outright. It's like I know it's smarter and it's a lot cheaper that way, but fun is that. Sucks to that noise, dude. Sucks to that noise. No, thank you. I'd rather just bash my head into a wall a million times and then just piss and moan about it. Fucking boxes don't ever have what I want. I'm gonna go buy more now. So, all right. Anyways. You know, we got the Big Willie style here. Will Smith getting jiggy with it. Feel me? Future Impact. UD3, Will Smith. And we got the old Josh Doan. Yes, Josh Doan, the Utah Mammoth. It's the Mammoth Hockey Club. We got a young gun canvas. I want to see the sideways because that's the Mishkov and Celebrini ones, and I think actually Will Smith is also horizontal. So that's what I'm waiting to see one of them bad boys. But going to the Avalanche again. Avalanche are doing pretty good tonight. Yuri Inala. Yuri Inala. Are you Inala? Take down Mr. Laguerre. Are you talking to me? You've got something I want to see? Or are you saying to someone in the room? Now let's say if you bought like one box of Extend and you hit a Matejchuk, then I might not like you too much, but Zellweger. Rookie Reflections. And Mr. Nazar. So there, I think I literally hit like one of these in like every one of my boxes. Like there was a Nazar for like in every one. It was crazy. And then we got a silver outburst for the Utah Hockey Club. Kevin Stenlund, again, former Blue Jacket. Utah Mammoth outburst. Hey, there you go. That's a nice one going to the Nashville Predators. So there you go, Brian. Fedor Svechkov. That's a pink rookie there. That's always a nice one. Fedor Svechkov for the Predators. Left winger. Chase Bradley for the Colorado Avalanche right after that. Chase Bradley. And we got Connor Bedard for the Blackhawks Beehive to follow that one up. And I do like my rookie Dazzlers. Hey, sitting there, damn it. Damn it, do what I tell you to do. Alrighty. Chase Bradley. Well, again, keep in mind, though, too, there, Graham, I mean, we still have a whole nother case to go as well. So, again, for some reason, well, I don't want to say for some reason, because, again, it's still a hard card to pull. But, it's one of those things where, we still have a whole nother case, though. So, again, for some reason, if we come up empty-handed in this one, you'll get another chance in the next case to see if we can't maybe make it happen. But Again, like I said, it's just such a tough card, again, with just being such a limited number. Kiramaki there. Then we got Rupe Hintz, Silver Skates for the Stars. Got Shea Theodore for the Golden Knights canvas. And we got another deluxe base here going to the Kraken. 13 out of 250. Chandler Stevenson going to the Kraken. We got another young gun there. There he is going to the Dallas Stars, Liam Bixel. And back-to-back Bixels there. So there you go, Benny. Bixel by the bagful. Yes. Bixel by the bagful. Alrighty. Get Mr. Bixel sleeved up here. Yes. Knock that homie out the way. All right, then we've got another Oracle in this one. Silver Skates up first, Mr. Mark Stone for the Vegas Golden Knights. And then we got Jacques for the Devils. Base Oracle there. And then we got Encore Rasmus Dahlin for the Sabres right after that. I know that'd be trust me, it'd be a big boost, and like I said, I would love to see it happen. Brendan Brisson, the Vegas Golden Knights. Heyo, Nikki, there she is. We got Mr. Casa, Sebastian Casa. First round draft, and then we got Lekiramaki, Beehive. Oh, Beehive. I don't care. I'm corny. Whatever. Damn it. You will open for me. Got Mr. Nazar up next. Flections. And then we got Silver Skates for the Rangers, Mika Zibanejad. And follow that up with UD Canvas, Jesper Bratt for the Devils right after that. Elias Pettersson, Future Impact. UD3. We got Sasha Barkov for the Panthers Encore. And we got Colton Parayko, UD Canvas for the Blues right after that. Then we got a gold NHL pros and prospects for the Ducks. Mason McTavish, excuse me. Mason McTavish. Hey, there it is. We got the Macklin Celebrini now coming in. First round draft for the Sharks. And we got a Blue Dazzler. Where's it going? For the Kings, we got Kevin Fiala, Blue Dazzler, going to LA. LA is going to Dar, I do believe. Again, it is Mr. Celebrini. Give him a little sleevey. A little sleevey for Celebrinis. Last pack. Akira Mackey, rookie reflections for the Nucks. And then for the Calgary Flames, we got Hooby Dooby Doo, Oracle. And then we got Connor McDavid, Beehive. For the Oilers right after that. One second. Ugh. Get that sound out the way. All right. All right. On to box number 7. Again, we got our 5 boxes left right there in the back. 92 on the sticker, 07 on the box. Oops. 3, 3, 3, and 3. Empty box, 92, 07. All right. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Come on now. And up next for the Philadelphia Flyers, Matvei Michkov, Silver Skates. Then we got Cole Caulfield. Ooh, we got a horizontal canvas. Is it a young gun, though? That's the question. It looks like it's a young gun. Let's see what we get. Oh, wow. So there you go, Dar. So doing pretty good for yourself there. Denton Mateychuk for the Columbus Blue Jackets. I'm jealous. So you and Santa both got one, and I'm over here like, you know. Anyways, sorry. But Denton Mateychuk, CBJ, UD Canvas Young Gun. There you go, buddy. So what you call some karma going your way. I'm sure AK might want to talk to you about that one there, Ryan. He does like his wolf. He is hungry like the wolf. But there you go again. Hopefully we'll see another couple more of these horizontal young gun canvases coming out. Because, guys, I'd love to see a Celebrini or a Michkov kind of come down the pipeline. But good hit nonetheless, though, going to Columbus. So there you go, Dar. Denton Mateychuk. All right. We'll kick Bixel out of the way, I suppose. Put him up there. All right. Alrighty, what do we got next? Clayton Keller, Utah. And we got a Michael Milne up next, another one here. We hit one a little bit earlier, going to the Minnesota Wild. And then we got an all-star variant silver outburst, Sergei Bobrovsky for the Panthers right after that. The Panthers are going to Santa. Again, I think the Panthers are kind of, again, like, so they got the day with the cups and things like that in here. So that's definitely not a bad team to have, because again, you just never know. Good old Bob. Got to open a new pack of rookie top loaders real fast. Mr. Milne. All right. All right. Got the Oracle in there. Rookie Reflections, Macklin Celebrini for the San Jose Sharks. And we got looks like a pink one in here. It should be a rookie. That's a good one there. Going to the Vancouver Canucks, Jonathan Lekkerimäki. So there you go, Bryce. That's a nice hit there. I know the rookies are a little more shorter print. Like I said, I think the greens are ever the rarest, but the like I said, the purple there should be a little more rare than the yellows. So again, like I said, being the rookie ones. So nice hit going to the Canucks though. Well, Mr. Dry, he's been up there since the beginning, so we'll give him a break. Celebrating. All right. All right. Oh, I was gonna say, I think we missed one. Yep, we did. So we got here a outdoor variation going to the Flames. So there you go, Nikki. Michael Backlund outdoor variation. So second, I thought that was like, wait a minute. I was like, that's not a like a variant or whatever, a parallel. So Kirill Kaprizov NHL prospects up next. They are. So you've got a few hits so far. So I do like the photo variants and stuff. That's always kind of a cool little hit, you know. Another Celebrini there. Bradley Nadeau up next for the Canes. Reflections. Zach Hyman for the Oilers. Silver Skates. And then Tyler Toffoli up next for the San Jose Sharks. Beauty canvas. Excuse me. Oh, that's a numbered one there. 313 out of 333. Sebastian Aho going to the Carolina Hurricanes. There you go, Chris. Nice one there. And Alish Stezka. Another one here for the Kraken. And then Mason McTavish, pros and prospects, right after that. All right, let's get these guys sleeved up. Very nice. We're getting 313 out of 333. Let's see. Let's go there. All right. Kachuk for the Panthers, UD3. Another Frank Nazar, first round draft for the Hawks. And then another Will Smith Beehive for the Sharks right after that as well. All right, what do we got? Got Maverick Bork up next. Reflections. And then we got Jesper Wallstedt for the Minnesota Wild. Reflections. And then Logan Cooley for the Utah Mammoth. Canvas. It's a canvas for the Mammoth. We got something acetate in here. Looks like it's just a base. Going to the Vegas Golden Knights, Noah Hannafin. And we got Adam Wilsby for the Nashville Predators, young gun. And Fabian Lysol, NHL pros and prospects there. Mr. Wilsby. Take down the paint down. It's been up there for a moment. All right, 3 packs left in our final 5 boxes. Try to get through all these in a decent amount of time here. Macklin Celebrini, future impact for the Sharks. And we got another horizontal here. Just a canvas. Make sure, though. Alec Martinez for the Blackhawks, UD canvas. Just a normal base there. Leave that guy up as Celebrini. All right. Oh, that's a nice one there. Lane Hudson Gold Beehive. I like those gold. These gold ones are nice ones. So that's a nice solid hit there going to the Habs. Beehive Gold Lane Hudson. Then we got Brad Lambert right behind it. First round draft for the Peg. And we got a Blue Dazzler going to The Tampa Bay Lightning. We got Jake Guentzel, Dazzler for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Bit of a color match there with the blue. So again, kind of a nice looking card overall. Again, it's always nice when you get those color matches and stuff like that. It's a nice one there, though. Lane Hudson. The old gold beehive. That up for a moment. Another Lane Hudson here. Reflection, excuse me. Rookie reflections. We got Kyle Connor for the Winnipeg Jet Oracles right after that. And then a Pastrnak Beehive for the Bruins to round out that pack as well. Get this Hudson sleeved up. Base out of the way real fast. Again, like I said, if anyone's interested in base, again, just shoot me a DM. I'll try to make a note of it. And I'll try. Like I said, you don't need to take it all. You just want like a set or two. That's absolutely fine as well. 96 on the sticker, 89 on the box. Let's see what we get with this bad boy here. We got 896, 89. 3 packs, 3 packs, 3 packs, and 3 packs. Empty box. All right. Jordan Kyrou Silver Skates for the Blues. Pros and Prospects. Looks like we got a another horizontal canvas. Does not look like a young gun. You can kind of tell because it's got that little kind of the dot or whatever at the end for the young gun thing, so you can kind of tell if it's going to be one. Brees in there for Pros and Prospects, and then we got Korchinski for the Blackhawks. Canvas right after that. Got Cale Makar, Future Impact. And there you go. There's your other guy there, Bryce, for the Vancouver Canucks, Max Sasson. It's kind of interesting. Sasson, Max Sasson. Kind of sounds like a sexy assassin name, Max Sasson. And then we got a Clayton Keller Silver Outburst All-Star variant there. Going to Utah. Max Sasson for the Canucks. All right. And if we come across any of the checklist young guns where it's, you know, again, both teams, like I said, as long as if we get two or whatever, like obviously I'll just send one to each team. But if we only hit one, then we'll have to razz it off between the two team owners to see who will get it. Josh Doan, rookie reflections for the Utah Hockey Club. Ooh, we got another, should be another rookie here for the Oracle. For the Chicago Blackhawks. Chicago's doing pretty well tonight. Frank Nazar, Oracles. And Quinn Hughes encore for the Nucks. I think I need a new... Any Canes? We did hit a few Canes already. I mean, like nothing like significant or whatever, but we have hit a few Canes so far. Mackey out the way. We'll put Mr. Nazar up. Another Jonathan Lekira-Mackey. Future impact. I'll drop everything now. Wow, so back-to-back Lekira-Mackey's there. So back-to-back Mr. Mackey's. Okay. We got Arbor Jacki, UD Canvas for the Habs. And then we got a gold encore here going to the Habs up next. Cole Caulfield. Gold encore. And then we got mess that up, didn't I? Make sure I get that. There we go. We got first round draft Owen Pickering up next for the Pens. And then we got a blue Dazzler. Going to the Vegas Golden Knights. And after that, William Karlsson, little wild bill there for Vegas. Another one here for the Flames, Mr. Honzik. Rookie reflections. And we got a Lucas Raymond Oracles up next for Detroit. And then Sidney Crosby encore for the Pens to follow that one up. Mitch Marner up next, UD3. We got Cutter Gauthier after that for the Anaheim Ducks, first round drafts. And then a Macklin Celebrini encore for the Sharks to round out that pack. All right. There you go, Celebrini. Got Josh Doan up next. Reflections. And then Jet Lushenko for the Flyers right after that. And then we got another canvas. Brady Shea for the Nashville Predators to round out that pack of the hits. And we got a black and white. Is it a canvas? Or not a canvas, but a young gun. I mean, nope, not a young gun. Darcy Kemper for the Kings, black and white. Another Yuri Inala, young gun. And then we got Malkin Beehive to finish that pack off. Mr. Inala. We got Mr. Kemper right after that. All right, 3 packs left, and we got our final 4 boxes of the break. Home stretch. We got a deluxe base coming up. Going to the Detroit Red Wings. Jonathan Berggren, 42 out of 250. Close to jersey number. Looks like he's 48, but 42 out of 250. Got Brennan Breeson for the Knights after that first round draft. And then Jason Robertson, Beehive, to again round out that pack there. The hits. Get this guy sleeved up. He is numbered. Try to get your Casa here soon enough, though, Alyssa. Imagine it'll happen at least one of these boxes at some point. Should. Logan Melieu for the Habs Reflections. Then Elaine Hudson right after that. Then we got a horizontal. Is it a canvas, though? Or a young gun? Nope. Oh, it's an all-star, though. I forgot about that. That's going to the Rangers. That's kind of a cool one. All-star skills, UD canvas for the New York Rangers, Igor Shesterkin. So that's a nice one there going your way, Jan. I forgot about these ones. I forgot they kind of added those ones as well. Like I said, gives the canvas cards a little more depth to them. Again, some more hit power and things like that. So again, that's always kind of a cool one. We got Mr. Hudson here, silver skates for the Habs right after that. Final pack. It's the home stretch we get going here. Oh, we got I think a UD exclusive young gun in here. I think that's a UD exclusive young gun. Ooh, there we go. Now we're getting something interesting here, folks. So we're going to go ahead and pull from the back of the pack now. We got Bob Zellweger, Pros and Prospects for the Ducks. Should have a young gun before it, though, because there's 2 young guns. Eric Portillo, young gun for the Kings. That's the first one hit for LA. It's going to you, Eric Portillo. Nice. That looks like a UD exclusive young gun to me. Where are we going with it? What's the position, huh? Left winger. So let's see who we got here. Again, this should be a young gun out of 100. Well, there you go. There you go, Chris. Jaska. Yuha Jaska. Young Gun exclusive. 63 out of 100. Going to the Hurricanes. So there you go. You asked for it, Chris, and there you go. That's a pretty good hit there for the Hurricanes. UD exclusive Young Gun. Alrighty. Mr. Portillo sleeved up here. Mr. Eric Portillo. And UD exclusive Young Gun going to the Carolina Hurricanes. Knock Nazar out the way. So there you go. All right. Still looking for break predictions though. Again, we haven't hit one black and white Young Gun yet. Nothing numbered under the 10. I know that the 10 or less was kind of gonna be but you never know. You could hit a base or something that's sliced at high gloss, so still possible. And then obviously the Young Gun acetate. I'd love to see that still happen, but you never know. We did hit a clear cut, so I don't know if that's going to eliminate the acetate for us. And then, oh yeah, the Outburst Young Gun. So I think that could still be a possibility as well. Box 94 on the sticker, 70 on the box. Mr. Nazar Silver Skates for the Blackhawks. We got Hoffman right after that. The Rangers. We got we hit a black and white of this one a little bit earlier. This is just the normal canvas for Leo Carlsson and the Ducks. Got Jared McCann up next. And then we got for the LA Kings here, Samuel Hellenius. Samuel Hellenius. Well, you never know. I just, it looks like we got a Silver Outburst first round, though. That's the first round mark, so this should be hopefully a nice one. Hey, there you go, Micah. That's a nice hit there. Silver Outburst, Matvei Michkov. First round draft. That's a nice hit there. Silver Outburst. Bang, 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 bang. There you go, Micah. Micah. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. I don't care. Is it excessive? Yeah, it's a bit excessive. I don't care, though. Mishkov continues to reign supreme here on the powder keg. First round draft silver outburst, Matvey Mishkov. That is a solid hit there going to you in the Flyers there, Micah. So we're going to kick Smith out the way. We're going to, I guess we'll bump Taychuk out. All right. Very good. Got an Oracle on this one. Ah, yes. So, yeah, you'll see it, though, but it's a nice Matvey Mishkov first round draft silver outburst. That's a good hit there, buddy. Bo Horvat, future impact. And then for the Sharkies, we got William Eklund, base Oracle, the yellow Oracle there. And then we got Nikita Kucherov for the Tampa Bay Lightning encore. That'll do it for that pack right there. Ooh, Swagnificent. That's a nice one going to the Vegas Golden Knights. So there you go, Dub. William Karlsson, Swagnificent. Looking so swagnificent he is. That's a nice one, though. It's a good hit. And we got Brendan Othmann, first round draft for the Rangers right after that. And then a Nick Suzuki Beehive to follow that for the Habs. The old Swagnificent, though. That's a solid hit. That's a solid-ass cat. I don't know if you guys ever watched Steve Austin and his cats. That's a solid-ass cat. Macho. Poncho. That's a solid-ass cat. Rutger McGroarty for the Penguins up next. And we got Mr. Zachary Bolduc for the Blues. And then for the Rangers, we have Vincent Trocheck. Canvas right after that. I think this is going to be numbered. Yep, that's got to be numbered, or at least a gold or something. But that's a Will Smith, so that's a solid one there. Nope, just a gold, but still, that's a nice one. Yeah, that might have been numbered, but that's a nice one. Will Smith, and then we got Justin Cowan. I don't know how to say that. Cowan, I don't know, but going to the Dallas Stars though, and then we got Bedard, pros and prospects after that. Cowan. Yes, that because I thought this was going to be a numbered one, but oh, it is numbered. There it is, 5 out of 50. There it is. Boom. That's a nice hit there going your way there, Rob. I know you're mowing the lawn, but you'll have something to come back and see, though. 5 out of 50. Will Smith. That's a solid-ass hit, folks. In the words of Steve Austin, that's a solid-ass hit. Glad I caught the numbering there. I was like, I thought this would be numbered, and sure as shit, right there in the corner, 5 out of 50. That is a nice hit. I like it. Good box. This has been a good box. We've hit a lot of good stuff out of this one. Get Mr. Dobes out the way. Stars. All right. Cutter Gauthier. Future Impact for the Ducks. And then we got for the Nashville Predators, Fedor Svechkov, young gun from Nashville. And Matthews Beehive for the Maple Leafs right after that. Not going to force that down in there. All right. Macklin Celebrini Reflections for the Sharks. Nolan Allen, Rookie Reflections for the Blackhawks. And of course, we did hit the black and white, but here's the normal canvas for Darcy Kemper and the Kings. All right. Celebrini. 4 packs to go. Then we got 3 boxes left. Do we have our first black and white Young Gun? We do. There it is. So we have our first black and white Young Gun here, folks. Who's it going to? To the LA Kings. We got Eric Portillo. So LA is going to Dar. So there you go. Black and white Young Gun canvas. Eric Portillo for the LA Kings. And we got Rucker McGroarty for the Pittsburgh Penguins first round. And then Austin Matthews, NHL prospect, pros and prospects. So we need one more black and white Young Gun to make that whole thing, make that break prediction come alive. Backing out the way, I suppose, for right now. Josh Morrissey, Silver Skates for the Winnipeg Jets. Pros and prospects, Clayton Kella. And we got another canvas. It's horizontal. Is it a Young Gun, though? It is. Oh, come on. Come on now. You can be nice. Just be nice. Be nice. Ah, you son of a bitch. Oh, well. Not nice. Not nice. But going to Seattle nonetheless. Ales Stezka. Young Gun canvas. Stutzka for the Kraken. Young Gun canvas. I'll leave that on because, again, he's got his clear cut up. So and we got a gold encore for the Rat himself, Boston, Brad Marchand. And there we go, going to the New York Rangers, Brett Berard, Young Gun. And we hit the pink one. Now we're going to get the base blue here for the Nashville Predators, Fedor Svechkov. Blue Dazzler. And then we're going to get this guy sleeved up for his Young Gun. Might have to get another pack of rookie top loaders, possibly. Brett Berard. All right. So we got an Oracle in here. Pasternak, UD3. Oh, we got another rookie, it looks like. Going to the New York Rangers. So another solid hit there going your way, Jan. Matt Rempe. Rookie Oracles there. And then we got Stamkos Encore to finish that pack off. Finish off the box. Open another pack of rookie top loaders real fast. All right, 3 more boxes to go. So far, I think the case overall has been pretty good. It's a good, I think, first case. And extended, like I said, I mean, I think we can obviously do. We can take it up a notch, I feel. So again, we still have another case to go, but we still have a few more boxes left. But definitely makes the next case, I think, a little more intriguing for some of the things that we might not see out of this one. 99 on the sticker, 85 on the box. So again, if we don't see like a Celebrini or Mishkov Young Gun canvas in this one, you know, I think it kind of makes the next box a little, or the next case a little more interesting. 3 packs. 3 packs. Same with like the acetate. Again, if we don't see an acetate in this one, again, makes the next case a little more interesting because you just never know. There's the box. 99 on the sticker, 85 on the box. Will Smith Silver Skates for the Sharks. Victor Hedman Beehive for the Tampa. And then we got another horizontal canvas. It does not look like a Young Gun there. We got Jonathan Marchessault for the Nashville Predators. UD canvas. Marchessault. The old Marchie. Suzuki Silver Skates. Oh, there it is. Silver Outburst Young Gun. All right. So that'll take care of that prediction. So that's cool. Right wing. Jonathan Lekiermaki. So that's a second one there for you, Bryce. Let's take a little peek. What's the position on it? Uh-oh. Could it be a back-to-back here with Lakir Mackey? I'm just going to do this real fast. I'm sure Bryce is going to be quite interested if it is. Lakir Mackey, we got, again, right wing and then right wing. See what we get. It's not Lakir Mackey. Oh, going to the Dallas Stars, R2 Hyrie. So there you go, Benny. Silver Outburst Young Gun going your way. So again, Stars have done pretty good tonight for you. So there's your second Lakir Mackey there, Brace. There you go. So Hyrie for the Dallas Stars, Silver Out. So again, this will take care of your first break prediction because we did say hit an Outburst Young Gun of any kind. So that will take care of that break prediction. Or to Hyrie for the Dallas Stars. Out the way. All right, so still looking for a card number to 10 or less. Still looking for an acetate, and then still looking for one more black and white Young Gun. And it's all possible. You just never know. Lane Hudson, future impact for the Habs. Jack Eichel for the Vegas Golden Knights. Oracles up next. And then Rucker McGroarty, pros and prospects for the Pens. Again, to finish that pack off. Get this guy sleeved up. All right. There it is for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So there it is, your card number to 10, 2 out of 10. Erik Karlsson. What did I tell you? So now that's 2 now. So all you need now is just one more black and white Young Gun and then hopefully an acetate. And then that'll take care of the break predictions. But there you go. That's all you needed right there. So that's out of 10. That'll take care of your out of 10 break prediction. And Mishkov encore for the Flyers. Nice one there going to the Pens. So there you go, Brandon. Nice high gloss base going your way for Erik Karlsson. Again, 2 out of 10. Get Mr. Mishkov sleeved up here real fast as well. Got Connor Geekie up next. Reflections for the Lightning. We got Mr. Cutter Gauthier for the Ducks. Rookie Reflections. And then we got Mr. Dougie Hamilton for the Devils UD Canvas. And we got a Nolan Allen rookie premieres. I think we hit a Nazar a little bit earlier. It's like 903 out of 999. And then for the Maple Leafs, forgot about this kid, Nikita Grebenkin. Going to the Leafs. Forgot about that, dude. It's not a bad one. It's not a bad young gun. And then Matejchuk, Beehive for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Right after that. So again, we'll sleeve him up. He's a young gun. He will get the sleeve job now. And then we'll sleeve up the Allen. He is numbered. All right, halfway. We got 2 more boxes to go after this. Try to get this done by at least 10 o'clock if I can. Jacques, future impact for the Devils. Another Adam Wilsby for the Predators up next, young gun. And then Elias Pettersson. Right after that, NHL prospects. All right. Oh, actually, now you, I think you do probably see something. We were able to at least hit you this guy, Will Smith, but if you look down here, 5 out of 50. So that's a nice one there for you there, buddy. 5 out of 50 Will Smith gold reflections for you. Swagnificent is going to the Vegas Golden Knights, Erik Karlsson. Going to Mr. Tommy Dubs. All right. Lane Hudson, reflections. Brad Lambert right after that. And then Nikita Zadorov for the Bruins. Zadorov, excuse me. Nikita Zadorov. Don't yell at me, folks. I'm sorry. I don't mean to butcher the names, damn it. But I do. Zadorov. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely seems like a few, right? Got a Oracle in here. Ooh, it's another green one, so it should be another rare one. So going to, what's the team? The Buffalo Sabres. So we got a nice rare green going to Buffalo. So there you go, Jeff. That's a nice hit going your way. Rasmus Dahlin, the Green Oracle. And then we got the Lekkerimäki, first round draft for the Vancouver Canucks. Lekkerimäki. And then we got Stankov and Encore right after that. So a Draisaitl and a Dahlin so far for the Greens. It was green. Fedor Svechkov for the Nashville Predators. Oh, excuse me. Roman Josi. Then we got Brendan Gallagher, UD Canvas for the Habs. Two more packs. 2 more packs. Got a gold Kirill Kaprizov for the Minnesota Wild up next. Hey, there he is, finally for you, Alyssa. I know you've been waiting for that one. Sebastian Casa. Mikasa Esukasa. Casa. Casa. So there you go. Finally got it. I knew he was going to show up at some point, but there you go, Alyssa. And we got a Dazzler. Where's it going that to? Bam! There you go. San Jose Macklin Celebrini. There you go. That is a beauty right there. Mac Dog in the house. Take that, Mr. Swagnificent. I'll put Mr. Celebrini up. There we go. And there you go, Alyssa. You got your boy finally there in Young Gun form. Again, looks like it's in pretty good order, too. Doesn't look like it's got any sort of like least visible damage. I mean, again, I'm just giving it a quick once over. I'm not like magnifying glass that some bitch, but you know, looks pretty good from what I can see. So we got another Oracle in this one. Philip Forsberg for the Nashville Predators, UD3. Oh, we got another rookie, it looks like. For the Pittsburgh Penguins, Rutger McGroarty. So that's a nice one there going to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's hit a few nice little ones there. And Lakir Mackey for the Nucks. This guy's sleeved. He's sleeved. There you go, Rutger McGroarty. 4 goals. All right, let me get the base out of the way real fast. Real fast like. All right. 93 on the stick, 03 on the box. So like I said, I like when my numbers match. So 93 and 03. Let's see if we can make some magic happen. We only got 2 boxes left, but again, like I said, I think for our first case of extended so far, I think it's been a pretty good overall case. You know, but like I said, I do think it leaves the door open though for some other big hits in the other case. Because like I said, you know, if we don't see a Celebrini Young Gun canvas or a Mishkov, you know, I think it leaves the door open in the next case that they could be popping up in there again. I can't guarantee it, but I just think it's interesting because you know. So I just think again, I do think the door is open for case number 2 to have some really big hits in there as well. So again, I'm looking forward to when we get that case sold out. We can again see what's in it. Like I said, if we don't hit an acetate in here, I think again it leaves the door open in case number 2 for possibility. You know, again, not going to guarantee it, but just it's intriguing. Very intriguing. Future impact, Jack Eichel for the Vegas Golden Knights. Stankoven Beehive. We got the Connor Zary UD canvas for the Flames right after that. I think we'll have at least one more shot at a Young Gun canvas in here, I feel. So hopefully it'll be horizontal and give us that little bit of hope. Seamus Casey. Reflections. Connor Geeky right after that. And then we got, it looks like a, I don't know what that is. I guess it looks like a base, but kind of doesn't look like a base though. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't look like a base, but it's an outburst. Oh, this could be a Young Gun renewed, maybe, possibly. I just thought of it. That could be nice. I don't know. It took me a second to think about it, but that could be one of the Young Gun like reneweds or whatever. Ooh, so that could be kind of spicy. Let's go ahead and go for the back real fast. We'll pull these back ones out the way. So they're like looking, I'm like, that doesn't look like a base. That looks like something else. And it just dawned on me. I forgot they do have those like update Young Guns or whatever in here. So let's see. Again, it's a silver outburst. Oh, okay, maybe not. Well, I guess it was just a base. My bad. Man. Oh, you know, it was this pad. That son of a bitch. Ah, but still very nice, though, going to the San Jose Sharks. That pad threw me off. I'm like, I thought that was like part of the card there. Askarov for the San Jose, though. Man, I thought it was something bigger there, but hey, nice hit nonetheless there going to you. Like I said, that pad threw me off totally because I'm just like, that doesn't look like a base. That's throwing me off there. So close, though. Got me excited and everything. Maybe not. All right. We got Jonathan Lekiramaki, Silver Skates for the Canucks. Looks like another base Oracle going to the New York Islanders. Matthew Barzell. And then Mr. Sergei Bubtitsky for the Florida Panthers. Pros and prospects. All right. That's all right. Got Calum Ritchie up next. Yeah, actually, you've done pretty good there, Dar. You've hit a black and white Young Gun canvas. You hit a Matejchuk Young Gun canvas. You got your Matejchuk Young Gun. You've hit like several. I mean, you've done pretty good tonight. Yeah. We got Mr. Nazar. Kale Sergachev for the Utah. Again, we hit the black. I've noticed anytime you hit a black and white in a case, you're going to hit probably the normal one in the case as well. Like they always do that for some reason. No, I said that's the normal one. We hit the black and white earlier. So like that's why it's, like so they do that with all the black and whites, it seems. We got ourselves a gold pros and prospects for the Boston Bruins. Pastrnak. And another Dobes. Dobis. Dobis or Dobes. I don't know. Again, like I said, I'm sorry for butchering the name. And we got a blue Dazzler right behind him. Mr. Tim Stutzla. Again, I think we hit the pink one of his earlier. So again, this is just the normal blue. Makes sense because same thing. We hit the pink Svechkov for the Nashville Predators, and then we hit the blue one as well. So again, makes sense. That's what they do. That's what they do. They do it. So go for the Canadians. Again, nice young gun hit there. So that's 2 for you for that one. So got a Oracle in this. Got Barkov up next. Another base Oracle. Kirill Kaprizov for the Minnesota Wild. That's wild stuff. And then Ovechkin encore for the Caps right after that. All right, halfway through this box number 11. One more box to go after this, and then that'll be it for tonight. I think we ended on a pretty decent time there. Like I said, not too late. Noah Dobson silver skates. Chase Bradley right after that. Young Gun. And then Cutter Gauthier, pros and prospects for the Ducks. Chase Bradley. All right. Let's see. Martinuk. Fedor Svechkov for the Nashville Predators. Brady Tkachuk for the Ottawa Senators. And then Jason Dickinson. Canvas for the Blackhawks right after that. Oracle looks like in there. Oop, another green Oracle. Saw the team notes going to the Rangers. Artemi Panarin, little bread man. That's a nice hit there going your way, Jan. Do we have our first checklist? No, it's not a checklist. Okay, I was gonna say that blue thing's kind of throwing me off there. Tyson Kozak for the Buffalo Sabres. And Connor McDavid encore for the Oilers right after that. All right, so we're getting some green oracles coming in. Kozak. And Mr. Panarin. Might sit there going to the Rangers. Again, didn't do too bad tonight with the Rangers there, Jan. So again, congratulations. Yeah, so I think most of you guys did pretty good with your teams. I will say that's again, like that's why I like opening series and stuff, because again, most of the time, most teams are gonna walk. Oh wow, 66 and 99. If only that was Elaine Hudson there. Logan Melieu for the Habs, level 3, 66 and 99. And there you go, Dar. So that's your second Mateychuk there for yourself. Then the Matejchuk, and then we got Kirill Kaprizov encore right after that. Like I said, did pretty good tonight with the Jackets. Like I said, you hit a couple Matejchuk base Young Guns, and you did hit the Young Gun canvas as well. Like I said, didn't you hit a black and white canvas? I think for the Kings was the one for the black and white canvas, Young Gun canvas you hit, but there you go. And again, Logan Mailloux. Oh, I don't know. There's probably a couple of things I guess you could probably, like I said, I mean, like I said, I think this is actually a pretty good one there, the Outburst Mishkov there. That's why I one-touched it. So these are kind of like your, kind of sort of like, Young Guns, I guess, in a way. But then this one's a nice one too, though. 5 out of 50 Smith. So, yeah, like I said, I mean, there's a few ones that we hit in here. Yeah, Matejchuk, like I said, it's overall, like I said, for our first case of extended, like I said, I'm not too disappointed. It's been pretty good all around. I think it's been a very well-rounded case. So again, but I'm hoping it kind of leaves the door open though for case 2. Like I said, I think that what we don't see in this case, could be intriguing for case number 2. You just never know. Zellweger for the Ducks. We got Matvey Michkov, Future Impact. Well, we got a horizontal canvas. Not a Young Gun, unfortunately. Oh, but it is a legend canvas, though. Sergei Zubov for the Dallas Stars. Took me a second to realize that, but it's a Legends canvas, if you will. Sergei Zubov for the Dallas Stars. Again, that's a nice one. We hit a Boom Boom Jeffrey on earlier. Like I said, I do like that they've expanded the canvas hits and stuff like that, kind of giving a little more depth to the set. Sergei Zubov. Okay, Mr. Mishkov's. I'll figure it out. I think I hit the. All right. Boom. Last box is down. Last pack of box 11 is opened. I think we got a deluxe Young Gun. That's a Young Gun. That looks like a deluxe. So that's cool. That's cool. Let's take a little peek. See what that position is. It's not going to. Right winger. The old right winger. I think we had the Logan Mailloux. Hey, now that's not fair, Ryan. Come on. Logan Mailloux. And then we got Jack Hughes, Beehive. What was that from basketball? I swear, if you guys rag on me 13 or 14 more times, I'm out of here. All right, let's see what we got. It's a deluxe. It's a deluxe Young Gun. Right winging. Where are we going with it? Wow, there you go. Going to sleepers there. Fabian Lysel. 91 out of 250 deluxe Young Gun going to the Boston Bruins. So there you go, sleepers. That's a nice one there. Fabian Lysell for the Boston Bruins. So we were able to get a UD exclusive and a deluxe in this one, so that's pretty good. And not too shabby. All right, let me clean out the base, and we're gonna get into the. Yeah, I know. I knew you were gonna say that, Dar. This motherfucker don't miss, you know. Anyways, enough of that nonsense. Last box of the break, folks. This is it. Thank you guys again. Like I said, I think this first case was pretty well rounded. I'll be posting spam up hopefully tomorrow night. I'll have to go through and sleeve some of the stuff that I didn't sleeve tonight. But again, like I said, we're pretty close with the other case too. So again, once that one fills, we'll break that one as well. Again, like I said, I do think whatever we don't see in this case, again, I can't guarantee will be in that one, but I do think the odds might be a little bit greater than at that point. Again, like for acetates and like I said, some of the young gun canvases and everything. So, but again, looking forward to case number 2. Like I said, I think case number 1 has been pretty good. Hopefully we've enjoyed ourselves. 90 on the sticker, 71 on the box. Oh, there you go. It's the Celebrini box. This is it, folks. If there's an acetate in here, it's going to Celebrini. You know it. I don't know that, but empty box. 90 on the sticker, 71 on the box. All right, folks, last box of the break. Let's see what we can do. Like I said, a good first start overall. Again, I think we did pretty good so far. Nice. Looking forward to case number 2 when we get that one done. But let's see how we finish this one up, though. Again, like I think the case has been pretty solid overall. Again, hopefully you guys all enjoyed yourselves as well. Future Impact Darlene. Jack Hughes. Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay, that's a young gun. That one fooled me there. But there you go, going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. So I don't think we'll probably see, unless there's a black and white canvas in here. But I think we probably won't be seeing a Mishkov or a Celebrini in this one. But again, if there's a black and white in here, then maybe. There's still a chance. There's still a chance, though. We're going to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Again, Pittsburgh, like I said, Pittsburgh did pretty good tonight, too. I don't think they hit several young guns. And like you said, the Eric Carlson high gloss and, young gun canvas or whatever. So, yeah, I don't think Pittsburgh did too bad tonight. So... And we got the gold beehive going to David Pastrnak of the Boston Bruins right after that. Yeah, it's a center. Maybe it's another Smith. You never know. It is not another Smith, though, unfortunately. Samuel Hellenius. Samuel Hellenius. Then we got a blue dazzler for the Toronto Maple Leafs, William Nylander, right after that. Hellenius. All right, we got Oracle. Liam Ogren for the Minnesota Wild. Robert Thomas for the Blues up next. Then Leon Draisaitl encore for the Oilers right after that. Owen Power for the Buffalo Sabres. There he is, Eric Portillo. That's the black and white Young Gun canvas you hit there, Dar. It was this kid here, Eric Portillo for the Kings. And then a Matvei Michkov Beehive for the Philadelphia Flyers. And Philly didn't do too bad tonight either for you, Micah. Sleeved. Yeah, he didn't. He definitely didn't skunk. That's for sure. Fedor Svechkov Reflections. Marit Sider UD3 for the Wings. And then Braden McNabb for the Golden Knights UD Canvas right after that. Oh, that's kind of a nice one. Again, unexpected Brendan Shanahan. So a black and white Legends canvas going to the Red Wings. So there you go, Alyssa. That's a nice hit there going your way. We got a Mishkov, another first rounder Mishkov there for you as well. And then Maverick Bork. NHL prospects. Of course, that'll probably kill any chance of a black and white Young Gun canvas. But we tried. We tried tonight. Again, we still have another case to go, so you just never know what's going to be popping up in that bad boy. We are halfway through our final box. 6 more packs to go. And we'll be signing off for the night. Spam will be coming tomorrow after work sometime. Nazar Future Impact for the Hawks. And there it is, the Young Gun checklist. So obviously, I think this is the only one we're going to be hitting tonight. So obviously, this is going to get random between Bryce and Snowy. Call it the Foley. Unless Bryce wants to wait to see what he gets in the second case, because obviously there might be like 2 or something in that one, and then, you know, he might just be like, go ahead, you can have that. So but we won't assume anything just yet. But again, like I said, if anything worse comes to worse, it'll just be randomed Raz between you two, though. Mackey and Smith. Bradley Nadeau Reflections. Steven Stamkos Silver Skates for the Predators. And then Chandler Stevenson UD Canvas for the Seattle Kraken right after that. I think we got another deluxe young gun in here. That looks like a deluxe, and that's look like it's a young gun. So we have another shot here at the young gun deluxe here. Let's see what the position is. It's a goalie. So there's a couple different goalies in here that probably be pretty good if we can hit. Gordy for the Penguins. Suzuki Pros and Prospects. All right. We got ourselves a goalie here. It's a deluxe young gun, but who's it going to? Is it Casa? Is it Dobes or Dobis or whatever, even for the Canadians? See who it's going to. Best of luck. Oh, yeah, there you go. That's a nice one there going to the Habs. There you go, Brian. Jakob Dobis. 194 out of 250 deluxe young gun. There you go. 194 out of 250. There it is. Oh, snap, son. All right. Yeah. We'll just do this for now. Of course, it does have a bit of a bad edge here on the bottom, so I don't know if that's something you might want to talk to Upper Deck about. I don't know. 194 out of 250. Deluxe. Going there to the Canadians. Them Canadians. Crazy Habs, I tell you. Bad boy. I got 3 packs left. Matt Rempe for the Rangers. Lucas Raymond for the Wings. And then John Tavares for the Leafs right after that. Let's see what we got. What we got. Nazem Kadri, Silver Skates. We got another, yeah, like I said, I'm probably butchering homie's name there, whatever. Elg Grands or whatever. I don't know what the fuck, but he's from Sweden. They got some weird pronunciations in Sweden. Then we got a Patty Kane going to the Red Wings there. Silver Outburst. We're out of rookie top layers, but only a couple packs left, so we'll just sleeve them in the normal ones. Not a big deal. Last pack, everybody. All right, how are we going to end this bad boy? Let's find out. Connor Bedard. We got a Cole Caulfield. And then Sebastian Aho Beehive. And that will do it for our case, everybody. So thank you guys as always. So I try to move through that as quick as I could. But obviously still about 3.5 hours, but you know. But overall, again, like I said, I think the case was very good, very solid. Again, good overall case. I think very rounded. Like I said, I think most teams walked away with at least a little something. Again, a few really nice hits and stuff like that. So, again, we still have one other case to go. So, again, I would say again, I think the door is open for the Mishkov and Celebrini Young Gun canvases. The door is open for an acetate. You just never know. But again, I think the possibilities are there. But definitely a good start, though. Very good start. So again, I just hopefully everyone just enjoy themselves. I'll be posting spam up tomorrow in the room. Again, I'll probably work on getting all the stuff that I didn't sleeve tonight. I'm going to work on that first, and once that's all done, I'll get the spam and everything going. But yeah, I mean, just again, thank you guys as always. I do really appreciate each and every time we go live here for you guys, and I just want you guys to have a good time. Like I said, I wish I could guarantee hits for you all, but that's on Upper Deck's part. But again, I think overall the tonight's case was solid. Again, I think we hit a pretty good amount of cards. Again, the Outburst Mishkov is nice, and the deluxes that we hit, and then of course the UD Cam or exclusive, and again, just hit it. I think just a good array of cards, and like I said, I think it was pretty well spread out over you guys. So again, I just appreciate it. Again, hopefully you guys had fun. Looking forward to case 2. Don't have too much further to go with that. But with that being said, folks, I tip my cap to you as always, each and every time. Again, I'm just grateful for you guys that we're able to do this and have a little bit of fun and do some ripping. Again, like I said, if you're interested in having base, DM me a little something so I can make a note of it. So I know you're interested in having your base and stuff like that. But but again, I just appreciate it. And like I said, just looking forward to the next case. Like I said, I think the possibilities are there. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But thank you guys so much. Once again, you guys all have yourself a lovely, lovely evening, night. It is late. I guess it is nighttime. So, but rock and roll, everybody. Again, always looking forward to the next time we go live here on YouTube and we do this little breaking and ripping for you guys. Again, I have fun with it. Just hope you guys have fun with it too. But this is, can't really see the logo, but this is the Powder Keg Pack Rips, everybody. Thank you guys so much. And until next time, folks, always looking forward to it. See you guys next time.